Hey guys, we're going to look at our new Visual Builder app that we're super excited about and see how you can use it, apply it in your LED screen designs on day-to-day basis, whether it's for the installs or for the rental side of your business. This is specifically designed for our products, so first thing you're going to do is go to our red.logics.com website, click on the Visual Builder itself, or you can go to tutorials if you want to watch tutorials. But once you go in the Visual Builder, you're going to notice this beautiful interface, super simple. You're going to change your name of the project. So I'm going to go ahead and call this a test project for bar. And the first thing I want to do is set up my room. So go in the room setup section down here. And you can do auto size for the room, or if you already know the size of your wall. I know my wall is about 8 meters wide by about 4 meters tall. So there it is. I can go ahead and type it in if I really want to. And then you can select your use for the environment, or you don't have to do that here, and we can go back to the video wall setup. We're going to select this is going to be our indoor install. You can select one of the other categories if that's what your use case is. And then it's going to show you the available LED screens that we have for this particular project for indoor installs. All of these panels are specifically designed for the install. So I'm going to go ahead and select our IFPPP series, which is going to be the 16:9 screen. And we can select a pixel pitch. So I got 0.9, 1.2, 1.5, 1.8, and 2.5. So this is going to be a 2.5 millimeter project. And you can move this around to see where you want to put it on your wall. And it also gives you dimensions of how far you want it from each corner. So more than anything else, let me go back to our interface here. I'm going to make it fit here. Next thing I want to do is how big of a screen do I want? Right now it's 4.2 meter by 1.6 meter. Which is 7 columns by 5 rows. I'm gonna make it about 9 by 9. Let's try that. So that looks like a good size, and that's where I would like to place it on my wall. Okay, now that looks like something I'm looking for. If I want to change the content, I can go to content setup. I can upload an image here if you wanted to, or we have some pre-built images in here. So if a business lobby works for you, it'll automatically change that image. Broadcast studio, classrooms, you get an idea. By default, it's going to be on this image, which is vivid, colorful, and there's also some circles in there that will show you if the content or the aspect ratio of the screen is not correct. Then you can go right down here. I'm going to be using 208 volt, which is two-phase power in the United States. Your power current, which is going to be our circuit breaker size. So we normally use 20 amp breakers. You can also use custom if you're doing 16 or something. I'm going to stick to 20. Distance from the wall controller. Again, you don't have to put this, but this definitely helps in managing your project. So this is 80 meters for me. Power is about 20 meters away from it. If you don't know the video controller outputs, you can change the view up here and go into the video cabling, and you can count how many cables you're using. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I need to have minimum 5 ports, so I'm going to have to use the 6. And then installation wise, do you want to install it yourself? You want assisted install? You want full install done by us? Go ahead and select that option. Whether it's wall mounted or ceiling suspended or custom, and you can type in what you have for custom install. If you need a fiber option, if you're further than 100 meters away from the IDF room to the LED screen, you can select the fiber options here. Multi-touch option if you want to have a touch screen on your LED screen. And then there's a GOB option and a redundant power supply option as well, as most of our screens offer redundant power supplies. That's something if your project requires, we can go ahead and do that. Right here in the specifications, it's going to show you now that it's 9x9 panels, 81 displays. The sizes, all the details are right here for your voltage, power, weight. And then once you're done with your project, you can also look at your design drawing. This is the back view of the LED screen. We can change it to power cabling. So this is how much power you're going to need. You have 2 circuits right now at 208 20 amps, one right here, another one starting right here to maximize your power. And then video cabling that we looked at, which requires right now 5 ports of data. And then you can change your units here if you want to switch it to feet or meters. And everything changes from meters to feet now for your measurements. And then you can go ahead and export yourself a PDF, fill in your name, your email address, and generate a PDF. This is going to take a few minutes depending on how big your project is. And you'll get a link to download a PDF for this project. And there it is. The email has been sent successfully. And I can go ahead and close out of this report. If you want to add more designs, you can always click here. And now you can go back and forth between your designs if you want to compare it, or if you want to have multiple designs for your project.